Hello and welcome to part 21 of my F1 2016 career mode, here for the finale of my season 1 of this career mode. For the tyre allocation, we're going to go with harder because I prefer the harder compounds on this game for some reason, despite the fact on previous games I preferred softer. Now we're just running through the practice programs. We got perfect and pass, and once again I didn't have time for the tyre management, so that's another 50 blue resource points we've lost out on. 6th in practice, I think, and we're here for qualifying. Okay, so obviously it's the ultra soft tyre here, ultra soft, super soft, soft, and I'm torn between the ultra soft and super soft to qualify on, but I made my mind up about 2 minutes later to qualify on the super ultra soft. And coming to the end of the lap now, round turn 20, and now round turn 21, I think, and we are third, and we're 400ths off pole, and we're third, so Raikkonen must be about 100th off pole. So we're going to look now, and he's 100th off pole. For some, the super softs are quicker than the ultra softs after one lap. So what's the new set of ultra softs that we've got compared to these worn ultra soft? 9/10 of a second. But on one lap. But we went purple after that lap on the new set of ultra soft tyres because the track was more rubbered in. We had more grip, and that was enough for second place. We got pipped by Max Verstappen.
But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3.
Now just look at our resource points. Look how much we've got to spend. Look how much we've got to spend next season if we decide to stay with Haas.
It's twilight here in the United Arab Emirates, and twilight also on another Formula One season. It's been a captivating story throughout the year, but will we see one final dramatic twist before the end? The drivers will be racing here on Yas Island today through 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are plenty of opportunities to pass, with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, at turns 8 and at turn 11. Plenty. With that then, let's run through the grid.
Okay, so the race strategy says 2 stops pitting on lap 4 from the ultra soft to the soft again, or the 3 stop, which is about 5 seconds slower. But interesting, because the drop off of the super soft is quite dramatic. 5 lights and away we go for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Max Verstappen bogs down massively there, and we've taken first place into turn 1. And Massa's behind us now. So just look at that start. Just how much Verstappen got just look at his poor start. But we're going to come into the pits at the end of lap 1 to fit a set of softs. Because these ultra softs were already beginning to go off, and as you saw in qualifying, the drop off of them is about 9/10 of a second per lap. And eventually the softs will be better than the ultra softs, and they're more durable. So obviously we've dropped down to last because no one can drop back that far after turn 1, and after lap 1, unless you had some sensational accident. But %1 worn already, so this very, very high tyre wear it seems, and 2% now. But on beginning of lap 3, DRS enabled obviously, and now we've got Pascal Wehrlein ahead of us, I think. So yep, the manner of Wehrlein even. We go up the inside of 2 cars and another 2 cars, so we're into P18 now, and that was a quadruple overtake there. And now we've got the Sauber and the Renault squabbling for P16 ahead of us, who are both on ultra softs, I think. Well, Nazar is for sure, but I don't know about Magnussen. Right all over this Sauber now, and we've gone up the inside of the Sauber into turn 21, and we're now into P17 at the beginning of lap 4. Tyres are already 14% worn after 2 laps. So tyre, as I said, tyre wear seems to be extremely high, just like in Monza. We go up the inside of the Renault for P16. Got Fernando Alonso ahead of us on the super soft tyre. Well, obviously the Renault behind us is going to have DRS because, no, quite a long way behind, so I don't expect him to mount an attack from that far behind. So it looks like we've definitely got P16 secured. So a few people made their stops at the end of lap 4. Now it'd be interesting to see where we come out. Do we come back out in the lead or not? Massa's in front of us. We're into P10. He's behind us currently, but Perez, obviously he took the lead, so he has jumped us by multiple seconds, and potentially Ricciardo as well. But no, we stay in front of Ricciardo, but that Red Bull quite quick in a straight line for some reason, despite the amount, just how not slow it normally is in a straight line. Get barged wide by Ricciardo, just like we did by Ericsson at Brazil, and now he's in front of us and tuck into the slipstream. Lose a bit of grip, yellow flags for some reason, and go up the inside of the Red Bull and back in P8 for now. Now we've got Ricciardo and Vettel behind us now, trying to overtake us. Got proximity errors everywhere. Vettel goes to the inside, but thinks better of it. He thinks almost again out Vettel's round. So very quick Ferrari in a straight line, and he had a significant part of his car alongside to warrant space, so we should have left him a bit more room than what we did. But a safety car came out because of it, so I'm not complaining.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Okay, copy that.
Engineer tells us to change strategy, but we opt to stay on our current strategy. But we actually come into the pits because I want to fit a set of softs, not the engineer's suggested super softs. Just have to hope Haas give me a good pit stop. It's average.
Release.
At least we didn't get held up.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our
But everyone's ghosted, so I for some reason I went through Alonso and I let him back past because I didn't want to take the position under safety car conditions, but it's just glitching massively. So I try and let him through, but he's having none of it, so it looks like we may have accidentally gained a position. I'm going to try and let him through on the straight. So, dropped off quite a bit, so we slowed down and let him through. And we've readdressed for that glitch then. The end of lap 10. We accidentally went way too early before the green flags. And, yeah. We're going to have to let him back through, and this would cost us massively. Green flag racing, but it just lets us keep the position. So again, a glitch, but so technically you could just saw past everybody and gain a load of positions, and it wouldn't count as a legal overtake.
0.0 seconds.
Now got the McLaren. He's got quite a bit of straight line speed on him. Alonso's got quite a bit of straight line speed on him, but he thinks better of it. Didn't go charging to the outside or the inside. Yellow flag again. Oh, Massa's out of the race. No way can another safety car be brought out, because the game's quite resilient to bring out another, reluctant to bring out another safety car. And after one's come in, so we get on the replay, and oh, it just seemed Bottas came onto the track. Massa charged across from the runoff area, and his front left just. Well, I don't even know what happened to the front left. Exploded everywhere. But we're currently in P4 behind Danny Kvyat, and we're in quite a good position for this race, but obviously we're probably going to make one more stop than everyone else because of that early pit stop and how high our tyre wear is, because we're pushing hard. Close behind Danny Kvyat here. We might have DRS onto this back straight. No, this ain't the back, it's one of the back straights. We're in the slipstream. So we're going to dive to the inside, hit the inside curb, and that is another position for us. So just a replay, and a bit of tyre smoke from Danny Kvyat there, and as you can see, brake's very hot, so what happened to him here? And it's just a lock up. So we're going to come into the pit to the end of lap 16, start of lap 17. Because our engineer told us to change strategy. So we accepted his call, and we're going to fit a set of super softs. And we might pit again for another set of super soft, because we're pushing pretty hard in this race. Currently in P8. Across the pit exit white line. That pit lane exit is pretty hard on a pad. So the understeer, especially on harder compounds. We're close behind Perez now, and we're going to have DRS on him and a small amount of slipstream. And dive aggressively to the inside. We lose the rear of the car, but no contact made, which is important, and it was a very, very aggressive and bold, but made the move stick. He saw us coming, and I potentially should have held that move off until another straight, because it was a bit aggressive, but got the position. We're currently in P3, almost run into the pit wall, and we're going to come into the pits to fit a set of super soft tyres to go to the end of the race. So watch the positions tumble, but we're going to have extremely fresh tyres. P4, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P9 it looks like. So all the cars around us currently, it seems, in the top left graphic are on super soft tyres, but they must be old. And just showing you a replay of what happened a couple of laps after. F1 car on two wheels should not be happening. Go up the inside of Verstappen, obviously got a better grip on the softer compound and newer tyres than him. And Alonso now ahead of us, and we're currently in P8 and P7 right in front of us. And we're going to try and identify his weaknesses and exploit that to our advantage. So we've got slipstream down the pit straight now, and We're going to go up the inside of Fernando Alonso, get the move done. We're now in P7. Now we're going to charge after Hulkenberg ahead of us on worn softs. So just look how much time we're gaining under that braking zone. Hit the inside curve, that could cost us slightly. But we've got DRS so we can stay within 1 second of him very easily down this straight. I'm not going to make a move, obviously, because it would end in tears, but gained quite a bit of time through that section. And it seems as though this part of this middle sector is his weakness, so we might exploit that on the next lap, but don't know. Oh, he currently went very slow at that section. We're going to hold it round the outside, and this, I was very, very happy with that move there. So we've just got better grip than him when we hold it round the outside, so close there. And he's lost about a second. Just look how close we are. Perfect racing between the two of us. And we've currently now got P6. Nothing happened after that. Lewis Hamilton won the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But we're going to come home in P6.
Good job, you did really well.
Alright. We could have done better with the first stint. I mean, I wanted like P1. Because it's all right considering we did 3 stops, but if we'd done 1 stop, it would have been much better. And 2 Toro Rossos on the podium.
Wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Lewis Hamilton. You know, it was just the kind of drive you'd expect from a multiple world champion.
The Constructors' title may already be decided, but so then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph for the Italian team as they claim the World Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye,
So,
and see you again next
here's the
time.
race results. Obviously, just showing you what tyre everyone finished on. That was my race. Drivers' Championship, we won, obviously. We won that in the last episode. Achievement for winning the Constructors' Championship. No. For completing a season, I think it is. And we got an achievement for winning the World Drivers' Championship. Lost out just to Lewis Hamilton by 2 rivalry points. And I'll let you read this notice.
Hi, you got a minute? I've just finished negotiating the final offer. How does a new contract sound?
Ooh. So we've got contracts from other teams, and I was really thinking about this. But I really want to spend all those resource points that we earned this season on next season's car. So we've got Mercedes, Ferrari and Red Bull who want us as their driver, but I don't know. I was really thinking about this. The pros and cons of moving to each team. But I'm going to stay loyal and stick to Haas for 1 more season or half a season if we get contract at Britain.
Great. I'll get it to admin.
Because obviously you do get contracts at Britain and Abu Dhabi, so I just can't wait to spend up resource points on next year's car. But I'll leave you with the rest of this video. So like the video if you enjoyed. It really helps me out and lets me know if you want to see more of these career mode videos. There's in the background just statistics of the season. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I really appreciate it, and goodbye.